Good evening. Thank you all for being here tonight. I want to say that regardless of the reasons you are here tonight, it is always wonderful to see new faces with our regular attendees. A room full of parents, community members, and staff are what these meetings are all about: participation, communication, and advocacy. Advocacy for your children, our district, and community. I hope you all consider coming and/or watching online moving forward. My name is Stephanie Walrab. I am the board president, and I will be emceeing this evening. I want to start off by saying a few things about what I know you're all anxiously awaiting to hear about, our fabulous summer programs that just concluded. I want to recognize two amazing individuals, Ms. Hanson, who couldn't be with us tonight, and Dr. Anderson. I know it's a group effort, but the two of you are amazing leaders, and the board is so grateful you are who you are, and you're here in Brick. We thank you for not only your leadership, but all your hard work in bringing these innovating and exciting programs to our students. We truly had an amazing team on staff here this summer. Lorraine Cooper was the coordinator of the ASY program. She worked tirelessly to plan a comprehensive academic program and integrated in a lot of fun interactive activities for students to ensure high attendance and engagement. Jeanette Werner organized and supervised the enrichment component of the program and worked diligently to ensure that students attend the program and received much needed services that were missing during the pandemics. Students were engaged and IEP goals were targeted. All of our teacher aides, teachers, counselors, related services personnel, nurses, BCBAs, and CST members all work together, including our two wonderful supervisors, Anne-Marie and, oh my God, Rachel. Sorry, Rachel. It really is a wonderful team, and the program was very, very successful. Our Summer Spark was a comprehensive enrichment program designed to provide educational growth opportunities in all content areas and to help students explore and develop new interests. We offered transportation and provided a healthy snack for students who attended the in-person full-day program. More than 1,000 students participated in our Summer Sparks program through virtual enrichment clubs, credit recovery courses, music camp, and week-long math academies. On July 29th, 120 students and their instructors performed in a 2-hour music showcase, which we just viewed snippets of, which included concert band, bucket drumming, sign and sing, and choral performances. Students who attended the math academies said they'd never had so much fun with math in their lives. The escape rooms were awesome. Credit was restored for 146 high school students who attended the summer program. These students will continue with their class. We received great feedback through parent surveys and from parents who reached out to us. Over 137 of our dedicated teachers facilitated these enrichment experiences for our students. A special thanks to our Summer Sparks coordinators, Erica Carew, Darren St. Jean, Kelly Romano, and Mike Citron. Kudos to our C&I department supervisors for designing a comprehensive program that ignited a spark of curiosity, creativity, and confidence in our students. Everyone demonstrated an enormous amount of dedication in putting these programs together and in service to our students. So on behalf of the board, I want to thank you for all your hard work. At this time, I would like to read a letter that the Board of Education sent today to the governor under my signature as president with the complete support of our superintendent, Dr. Farrell. Dear Governor Murphy, please accept this correspondence on behalf of the Brick Township Board of Education. The Brick Township School District is requesting, once again, that local control be returned to the district. As you stated during a pre-vacation press conference regarding the stress of the past 17 months, we hope your trip to Italy provided you the break needed to recharge. Did the benefit of the trip outweigh the CDC's Level 3 travel advisory notice dated June 16, 2001, urging Americans to reconsider travel to Italy due to a high level of COVID-19 in the country? Freedom to disregard a travel recommendation from the CDC to provide your family a much-needed respite is your right, it appears. We respect that freedom of choice and concur that the past 17 months have been stressful for all, especially our children. The past 17 months represents approximately 40% of our preschool through second grade students' lifetime and 100% of their school experience. It is unfortunate that their families do not have the same freedom of input in their child's health, social, and emotional well-being. Upon graduation, the class of 2022 will have spent 20% of their school experience under executive orders and mandates. Moreover, 45% of their sophomore year and 100% of their junior year isolated from friends. And now, in their senior year, social interaction will be limited through masking and physical distancing. Like your recent trip to Italy, our families deserve the same social justice and emotional equity. As we approach our third academic year confronting COVID-19 risks, as community members and leaders, we must come together and do all we can to return the child in childhood. Focus on safety and wellness, effective education, voice of community, and equity. Executive Order 251 must be rescinded, allowing the opportunity for healing and community cooperation instead of desection. To expect society, especially our children, to continue to accept mandates and restrictions indefinitely based on suggested recommendations is not only unrealistic, but unjust. When does it end? As stated in the attached May 27, 2001 letter, there was once a need for mandates and control to ensure the safety of our New Jersey communities, but it is time for the decision-making authority for school districts to be returned to where it rightfully belongs, locally. You had agreed, only to retract 8 weeks later, leaving children anxious and families disenfranchised with uncertainty. Furthermore, we strongly disagree with your statement that anyone opposed to Executive Order 251 does not care for the safety of children. Brick Township Public Schools administration and staff continue to demonstrate time and again that safety is our #1 priority. Starting the new year under the auspice of local control with proactive protocols in conjunction, we are confident we can provide a safe learning environment for students and staff, simultaneously supporting effective education and the social, emotional, health, safety, and well-being of all, utilizing an optional mask plan. So, while we disagree on Executive Order 251, we also disagree that those who oppose it do not hold the safety and well-being of students and staff as a top priority. As always, Brick Township Public School Board will continue to comply with all state mandates as our oath of office requires. But as it pertains to Executive Order 251, we do so with a heavy heart for our students and community members, as this mandate impedes their voices, freedom of choice, social justice, and equity. Sincerely, Stephanie Walrab. Thank you. That has already gone out to press, and it's already in the mail to the governor. Plus, we also put out an additional press release. All of this will be posted tomorrow on the website for you to review, okay? Now, I'd like to clarify a few things because there's a lot of legal opinions floating around the internet. And I would like to introduce everyone to our board attorney, Ben Montenegro. He's the person we go to for legal advice. While we are okay with others' opinions, Mr. Montenegro is our attorney, and any other legal advice that is sent to us will be vetted through Mr. Montenegro to ensure compliance before the board moves forward on anything. In addition, it has been said that boards do not require the support or approval of the superintendent to move a policy or action forward. While there is some truth to that, and we do have the authority as a board to vote down recommendations put in front of us by the superintendent, we are a team. The ability to work together, hear each other's opinions, and come to a consensus is in the best interest of the district. Dr. Farrell is a non-voting member of the Board of Education. He is also the chief school administrator of the district. He oversees staff and the day-to-day operation of the district. We are the policy branch of the district. We oversee the superintendent to ensure the district runs according to the laws. Without question, Rick is lucky to have him as our chief school administrator. In addition to our amazing administrators, building principals, teachers, paras, therapists and counselors, bus drivers, bus aides, maintenance and clerical staff, I want to thank you all for continuing to work together through this difficult and uncertain time to ensure a successful, in-person 21-22 school year. Now, as per the governor's mask mandate of August 6, Executive Order 251, districts must require masks in school buildings for students, staff, and visitors. Thus, what we had put into place with our optional masking in our initial reopening plan is now has to be removed. The executive order stipulates that no municipality, county, or agency can enact any contrary policy or regulation which could conflict or impede this order. Having said that, the order provides for certain exceptions to the mask mandate, such as being outdoors, health, medical issues, disabilities, eating, drinking, physical activities, including phys ed, and excessive heat conditions. We are currently in the midst of updating the reorganization plan accordingly. New guidance just came down today in accordance with the governor's executive order, and in getting ready and everything that was going on, Ms. McNamara, who usually goes through that for us, did not have the opportunity to fully review, discuss with Dr. Farrell, and get it into the plan. We are working on it, and we had all hoped before we knew additional guidance was coming down that it would be up today. But just please be patient with us. Although the governor's decision to mandate masks was made, it will do little to the safety protocols that we already have in place. In our plan, social distancing to the best extent practical, cleanliness and ventilation are paramount when it comes to maintaining the spread of COVID-19 within our schools. As always, the most important thing we can do as community members and members of the school district is stay at home if you're sick until it passes, please. As I mentioned, we are going back to school in person, not virtually. That at this time is not an option. Additionally, the governor took, obviously, our optional masking off the table. I know that there is not one person up here that does not know the feelings regarding that mandate one way or another of our community and our parents and students within the district, as well as statewide. I mean, it's all over the place. It is dividing communities, dividing Board of Educations, dividing educators, and dividing friends. That cannot happen here. If you leave here, when you leave here tonight, I want you to take away two things. I hope one is that we are stronger together. If we work together, there is nothing we cannot overcome. The second is, the governor may not be interested in your voices as it pertains to your parental rights and your input in your child's education. We are. And we will do all we can to address your concerns. Please open the lines of communication with your building principals as well as your teachers. They care about what you have to say. However, they did not put this mandate in place, but are responsible for its implementation through the guidance and direction of Dr. Farrell, our superintendent, who is here at all times to assist you. Please remember, we are back in person full-time. Hold on to that as we collectively maneuver through this crazy, fluid time. The BRIC school system was one of the first to decide on masks being optional when the option was allowed by the governor. Dr. Farrell cited that the reason we went ahead with the decision was because of a lack of air conditioning district-wide. There are additional exceptions to the mask mandate, as I had said before, but I'm going to repeat them. Eating, drinking, physical activity, which includes phys ed and athletics, health and medical conditions, students with disabilities, IEPs, and any outdoor time. All exceptions will be listed in the reopening plan. Please read it and then read it again. Read the frequently asked questions page. If you have any questions after you go through all that, please contact Ms. McNamara and she will assist you. We anticipate the usual hot September and starting school with masked optionals. But Dr. Farrell will send out a message on that as we get closer to our first day of school. I know this is frustrating. I have 2 children in the district. This is not what I wanted for them either, but it is our job as parents, community members, and leaders to advocate for them, work together, respect each other's differences of opinion, and show that through a united, community-aware approach, we can accomplish anything, even if it may take longer than we want. Thank you.